have to do this old-fashioned way. Because what happened was, I didn't know I was blocked on my Instagram, the main one. And so I'm sitting here telling y'all, go to that page. And I would have told you guys to go to my actual food page. But it's okay. It's always something. So that's what happens when you're trying to do stuff like this. So it's okay. It's okay. So, okay. So I'm just going to discuss the website that I made for my culinary arts. Let me turn this. I'm using sorry, I'm a little bit frustrated. I have to use my tablet, which I was supposed to use to show y'all the website, but it's okay because I'll just go to the actual website and just show you through this phone. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so I don't know how much y'all can see. You really can't see much on this side. Let me see. Okay. Hopefully it don't slide as much. Okay. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, yeah. You can't really see me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have to show y'all on this phone because I didn't know I was blocked on that, but it's okay because it's always something. So I'm just gonna lock it. Okay, so mainly what I have just up here is just, of course, which is most important, my business cards. The picture that I chose was one of my favorite ones, which was the profile picture. So yeah, both can see it. This was a profile picture that I put on my Facebook, so I chose it. On the back of it just says cake and cupcakes. It says chocolate moles. It says U.S. food handler management, and it says culinary degree or culinary graduate. Then on the back it has my my Instagram for my chef page only. So that's probably what I'm just gonna stick with anyways, just in case they take my other one down. Is the Chef KB page anyway. So it says culinary and pastry, so y'all can see both. And then I just got a second one, just something colorful, so it can be like something different other than just one set of business cards. So I got two, so it just has, the little whisk, spatula, and a chef knife. This one says pastry and culinary, cake and cupcakes, chocolate molds, meal prep. It says cater, private chef, Instagram, Chef KB, and then my email, which would be chefkbbfm@gmail.com. Then this is the little picture. So yeah, two different business cards. So I'm just gonna pick it up and like show y'all really quick. So this is the little setup, and then these are the jams. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and the same thing with you guys. I'll just show you really quickly if it lets me do it. Okay. So this is just a little setup. Then it's all the jams. My main jam, which is gonna be peach jam. This one is gonna be strawberry. This one is a cherry jam, and then it's blueberry. So that's how it looks. These are just samples that I plan on giving to the first 15 people. Business cards, and then just a little bit of packaging that I wanted to like kind of show, things like that. So yeah, so that's just a glance. So thank you guys, anybody that's joining. Hopefully both of these lives save so y'all can reference it for later matter. Okay, so I do have jazz playing, but it's really low so y'all can hear me. And also all of this stuff that I'm going to be discussing, is listed on my actual website. All the stuff that I'm going to be discussing is listed on my website. However, I just want to kind of go live and kind of just discuss some things so that it'll be out in the open on social media as well, just like how I kind of do everything. So first things first, I decided to go ahead and make a website, a professional website for my culinary, because I feel like there has been a lot of people over the years, the last 3 years that I've been kind of focusing on cooking so heavily, that has asked me to cook for them on a more personal level. But since it's so many people, I decided that I should go ahead and make a official and a professional website so that I can kind of balance and be able to control the timing, the money, and my schedule and their schedule as well. So I'm starting this live on my tablet, so I'll show you on the website from this phone really quick so you can just kind of see what it looks like. So on a mobile view, this is what it'll look like. So I'm just gonna come really close so both of y'all can see. So this is what it looks like. So this is one of the pictures that I really like. So I chose that as the header. And then, so it says cinnamon rolls, it says croissants, it says cupcakes, chocolate molds, jams, purees, cheesecakes, red velvet, German chocolate, carrot cake, etc. Just a start. Then I chose a nice little background photo. This is a photo of a 8-inch German chocolate cake that I made. That's coconut on the bottom, and then on the top that's apricot. I know it's walnuts in there, and I think some more coconut, just mixing it on the top of it, sitting there. So this is just a description basically of what I just said. This is just plated desserts. So this is a lava cake. This is gelato that I made myself. But gelato melts a lot faster than ice cream because it don't have any fat content, so you gotta be careful with that. So this one on my website is a photo of original cheesecake. Yes, I will be selling cheesecakes, but it'll be a minimum of 5. You can find it all on the website. So this is gelato as well, but this is kind of like, has more flavor to this one. As you can see the color. And that's just like a heart-shaped pineapples and raspberries. This is crab cakes. People like crab cakes so much, so I definitely added it to the website. So yes, crab cakes. This is a 3-strand braided brioche bread. So y'all can see. Okay, brioche bread. And then this is just some featured items. This is gonna be the main thing that's in my catalog. So this is a peach glaze. And then this is 6 Cajun wings with fries. So you can see that. Bam, bam, bam. Then this is 10 extra jumbo buffalo shrimp. It's gonna be served with like celery and carrots, stuff like that. And then this is a seasonal cherry jam. I really like this jam the most. I just made this yesterday. And that will be this jam here. You can see on both websites. CCC. So this jam, I really do believe is really going to be really nice because, of course, cherry is one of those. They have their ripe season, they peak season when they really go down in price. So I made this and the flavor is amazing. So yeah, check it out on the website. And just a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. So this is what it looks like if you click on it. You know, stuff like that, blah, blah. So, but there's a lot of things that I wanted to discuss. So let's just start with what we're going to start with. At the bottom, we're just going to talk about some of the main concerns. So the hours of operation, let's talk about that first. the hours of operation so you guys can see that. Sorry, I'm working from a phone. So the hours of operation. So for Monday, it's gonna start at 10 a.m. and then it's gonna end at 8 p.m. My last drop off order or pickup order will be 8 a.m. So 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's on the website. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The reason why I'm doing that is because as of right now, I have one summer class and I want to give myself enough time to be able to close up and do my final duties at least by 8, which is reasonable. Also, it says close as of now on Tuesday. Close as of now on Tuesday. The reason why I my only closed day is Tuesday is because, as I just mentioned, I have class on Tuesday and I don't want the time to conflict. I don't want my schedule or any orders to conflict, so I want to keep it very professional and on the same line. So nothing on Tuesday. From Wednesday to Sunday, open at 10, pick up order at 10. Wednesday through Sunday, open at 10, pick up order at 10. Open at 10, pick up order at 10. The reason why I do it like that, 10 o'clock from Wednesday to Sunday, is because I want to give myself enough room just in case something comes up or there's traffic or I'm waiting or something like that. I want to at least be completely done with everything by 10:30, 10:45. So 10 p.m. is the last, that will be my last drop off. Okay. So at the bottom, it says orders that are 10 or more. Orders that are 10 or more. Orders that are 10 or more, please expect a turnaround time of at least 24 hours or more. The reason why is because everything that I make will be fresh. Everything that I make, I prep myself. I don't have a team yet. So as of now, it'll give me enough time to, especially if it's something like crab cakes, if it's something like shrimp cakes, if it's something like cupcakes or something like that. Well, cupcakes I can do 10 in one day. But if it's like a really big dish and you order 10 different orders, not 10 items, but 10 orders, it gives me enough time to make sure that we're having a communication through email or through text after you order, that we're clear and I'm able to fulfill the order in a suitable time. So turnaround time for orders 10 or more, it'll be 24 hours or more. I have, of course, a background on my website. So the terms and conditions, we can talk about a little bit of that as well. This is another nice photo. I can talk about the jams and the glazes being moved outside of Texas. So first of all, since you brought that up, I should clarify. I'm going to be doing the actual delivery orders, and even everything that's scheduled for pickup is going to be 4 hours in advance. So if you plan on ordering your lunch, I advise you to order, like say if you go to work at 7:30 a.m., say if you go to work at 8 a.m., it's more reluctant for you to make your order at that time when you clock in if you plan on eating lunch with me. Because the pickup time, or even if I'm coming to your job to deliver you lunch, it's still going to be 4 hours. The reason why, because in Houston, the traffic is a lot different. Whether I'm coming to Houston, Sugar Land, Cypress, or Pearland, that's my only, on my website, my only rounds. It's traffic on most of those freeways, and most of those freeways have a lot of construction. So with that being said, I like to give myself a realistic time frame. And so that's why the pickup, all of them going to say 4 hours. So yes, so if you go to work, if you're a morning person, like you go to work at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you should order your lunch then. The quicker the better. You know your little sayings, the quicker the better. Yes, the quicker the better. You place your order. That way, I catch the email, we communicate through email and text, and you definitely have the lunch that you're looking for. Once you place that order, we'll be communicating through email. Make sure your address and your phone number is correct. So take your time when you're placing your order. so that the communication can be just when you place your order. We will be communicating when I'm en route and after I arrive, because once I'm en route, you'll get an email and a text. And once I'm en route and after I arrive, I'll wait 20 minutes for you. Be very clear. I put that on my terms and conditions, so after you order, you will see it. A part of my terms and conditions, I will wait for you, make sure I'm talking to you both, for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, either your item will be left there or I'll just take a picture and say that I showed up, and then you won't be eligible for a refund. Rather, it's delivery or pickup. So I will wait for you, and it's on my terms and conditions at my website, for 20 minutes. Because I know things happen, especially if I'm delivering it to your job. I know you have to run downstairs and do blah, blah. But as long as you're communicating, hold on, let me make that very clear. If you're communicating with me, that's fine. But I'm saying is after I send a text and say your order is en route, and after I arrive, the time doesn't start till I arrive. So after I'm in my car and I arrive and say your order is ready, I'm outside or I'm wherever you tell me to be, that's when the 20-minute clock starts. Why is it so important for things to work in a timely manner? Because what if I have 3 or 4 other orders after you? So I'll be able to correctly execute those orders if the time is correct and nobody is not communicating, and I'm left wondering if I'll be able to fulfill this order. So 20 minutes for delivery or for pickup. So at the bottom let me go back. So at first it wasn't a lot of paying options, and now it is. So it's like American Express, PayPal, a Visa, Amazon. It's many different payment options, which is good. So you have to stretch about that. Let's talk about large parties and events. Large parties and events. With large parties and events only, large parties and events, those have to be sent through the company email. So we only communicating through invoice for large parties or events. We only communicating through email for large parties or events. So the reason why I do it like that, because that way that is totally separate from fulfilling regular orders on my website. Because if it's large party or event, I like to have it to where it'll be totally separate from the regular orders that I'm fulfilling. When you email, please send your full description of the party that you plan on having, the potential date of the party. Make sure both of y'all see it. So please have the potential date, the guaranteed guest, or at least a approximate guest count at that time. It says if you want to do savory or pastry or both, if you have any kind of budget. All those things need to be very, very, very detailed when you first email me. That way I know, okay, if she want pastry, he or she want pastry or savory. If it's both, the date, so I can see if that's aligned with what I can and can't do, and your name. On the website, it also says, making sure you guys can see that too. So it says for 12 or more, a 35% deposit is due up front. For 12 or more, 35% deposit due up front. For 25 or more, 50% deposit due up front. 25 or more, 50% deposit due up front. Why? Because the deposit is for food and beverage costs. 25, 35% up. I'm sorry, 12 people, 35% up. 25 or more people, 50%. So if you have 25 or more people, 50%. The reason why is only for food and beverage costs. So I don't get labor back, but I at least get the food and beverage costs. Deposits are non-refundable food and beverage costs. Any event for 100 people or more must be booked at least a month in advance. Any event for 100 people or more must be booked 4 weeks in advance. Any event for 50 people or more must be booked 2 weeks in advance. Any event for 50 or more must be booked 2 weeks in advance. I think 2 weeks in advance is very suitable for 50 people. I think a month in advance is very suitable for 100 people. Equipment fee. Equipment fee is due at the when final payment is due. So after you pay the 50% on the final day, once I show up with the rest with your whatever you order from me, that's when the final payment is due. It's on the website. Okay, so that's really in bold as well. Whether it's pickup or it's drive delivery, which will be by me. We open every day for the hours of operation, except local and federal holidays. Except local and federal holidays. Sorry about that. I don't have any say-so over local or federal holidays. Everything will be closed, so will I. What else can we talk about? Delivery charges. Let's talk about delivery charges. Just like if y'all go right now on DoorDash, Uber Eats, any place that y'all order from, how they have delivery charges. So if it's 50 miles or farther, which I think is pretty reasonable, y'all. 50 miles, $3.50. That's reasonable. It's already on my website. I think that's hella reasonable. So let me go back to it so you can see it because it's on the website. Delivery charges. It's just going to be $3.50 more for 50 miles. That means I travel endless because I'll report the miles on my taxes regardless. Hey, sis. So 50 miles, $3.50. Just like you would Uber Eats. So, yeah. So let me explain why the pickup time or the delivery time is 4 hours. If you go right now to any website, like if you go to Target or Walmart right now, and you put something in the cart and you order it, when they send you a confirmation email right now, it don't matter how small or how big it is, they will tell you that your order will be fulfilled in 4 hours. I can do a small cart and show you right now. So the reason why I chose 4 hours as well is because since I am the driver, it should be, I know, but I'm trying to start like where everybody will be like, that's really beneficial, $3.50. But yeah, you're right, sis. It definitely should be $5 for 20 miles. But yes, if you fill an order at any of the major retail, it will be a $4 pickup. Now, I know you may say, well, this is food. It should be a little bit faster. And it can be a little bit faster. But the thing is, I am the prep cook, right? I'm the prep cook and I'm the actual cook. So since I do everything, then giving me that realistic time of 4 hours, that'll allow me to fulfill the order in a timely fashion and everything be on a clock that way. So yes, of course, most things will be able to get done before 4 hours, maybe in 1 hour. We will be communicating through the email. Like the way I have my website set up, you guys will leave when you order, whatever you order, your email and your phone number will be attached to it. So I'll be communicating through both. So if I can fulfill your order in an hour and rather you pick up or delivery and I can get it to you, of course we'll be communicating. You'll have it right then and there. But it just allowed me, since I make raw and fresh things every single day, it allowed me to be able to fulfill the order on a schedule that is more realistic. So what else should we talk about that's really, really, really important? So we covered large parties. Let's see. So let's talk about some of the minimums, because I know, I'm excited, y'all excited. So we should be talking about a couple of catalog items. Yeah. So it's mainly for the pastry, because listen, pastry is totally different. So for most of the savory items, you can order it individual basis. Almost every savory item that's on this website is mainly plate by plate basis. With pastry, y'all know it's very expensive. So these are just market prices for pastry. This does not include labor. This is just market prices that you'll pay for anywhere, every single bakery and pastry shop. Okay. Example, for a carrot cake, it's 8 inches. So what's in carrot cake? Carrot cake, you got the freshly grated, fresh carrots. You got your cake flour, you got your sugar, you got your eggs, you got your coconut. You know, y'all love coconut. Bam, coconut. You see it inside? So you got the coconut. Most of them come with either pecans or walnuts. So all these ingredients, they be like $70, $50. Anyway, that's just starting with the cake. That's not the simple buttercream that we make fresh. So it's with sugar, powdered sugars, unsalted butter, and 2 other ingredients I can't think of off the top. But it's only 4 ingredients to make simple buttercream. So that's not including any design. Like, say if for your cake you use like, okay, can you use simple buttercream, lemon meringue, which is a little bit more expensive, lemon meringue, or if you like, what's the other one that y'all like? Lemon meringue, simple buttercream, and can't really think. But yeah, whatever you specify for your cake for the actual icing. If y'all want any kind of design, then that costs, more money. Like, say if you want sprinkles, or if you want little bows, or if you want little hearts, blah blah blah. So it all be listed, like the different options, or you can put it in the email, put it when you specify what decorations you want on the cake. But it'll be $55 for 8 inch. $55. So like I said, some of the more expensive cakes would be $55 for an 8 inch. But a traditional yellow cake recipe, it's only $30. A traditional white tender cake recipe, it's only $30, because it's not carrots, coconut, and pecans. It's not like some of the ingredients you gotta go and pick for. That's at any bakery or any pastry shop will charge you $55 for a real carrot cake. Okay. Say if you wanted strawberries. Say if you wanted strawberries. Thank you, sis. If you wanted chocolate covered strawberries. That's pretty easy, right? It is. To me, it is. But for the strawberries that y'all have ideal, we have to order the strawberries that's already packaged, that are more of the large or the medium-sized strawberries. Making sure both of y'all see it. So, you see how I say count 6? That's reasonable, right? $11.99 for 6 strawberries, because they're gonna be decorated like to the supreme level that you would expect your strawberries. So it's gonna be like completely, the ganache is gonna be completely submerged for your little strawberry, and then they're gonna be drizzled with a different chocolate, so you can see it. It's gonna be drizzled with a different chocolate. Some of them is white chocolate, some of them is white and dark chocolate, some of them is white, dark chocolate, or milk chocolate. Giving you a little flavor. Here's another photo. So see, I did some that's white chocolate and then drizzled with a little milk or dark chocolate. Some that's white chocolate drizzled with a little milk or dark chocolate, switching it up. Or however you order it. Say, oh, I want them all. I like how you did the white. I want them all to be white. I like how you did the berry chocolate with white. I want them all. Specify it. I can do that for you. So 6 strawberries, $11.99. So the cheesecakes, which I think this one is hella reasonable. 5 cheesecakes, $25. I think that's reasonable. So that's $5 a cheesecake. And guess what? You know how when you go to any bakery or any pastry shop that already sells cheesecakes, and theirs be kind of in that pie shape. Making sure both of y'all can see the pie shape. I can do molds or pie shape. So if you specify in the email mold, pie shape, it's still the exact same size. So this is a 6-ounce cheesecake, but it's just circle, so it's just a mold. So yeah, oh, I mean that's $28. Yeah, so I think that's reasonable. So yeah, red velvet. Let's see. I think these are really pretty. So say if you do order cupcakes, and you say, Chef, I want red velvet cupcakes. Red velvet is the bomb.com, but red velvet is with cocoa powder, like real cocoa powder. That costs a lot of money. So cocoa powder, the food coloring, the eggs, cake flour, vanilla extract, everything you use to make red velvet. It's not a box. It's not a box red velvet cake. So you're really, when you bite into it, you really have out of the food, is it umami? I don't really know. But yeah, you really have the tastes or the senses of, oh, this tastes like an original red velvet cake because it has all the ingredients that you're looking for. So I also put like a close-up of like how well I can pipe. As of right now, I'm not the best piper. I'm really a culinary graduate, almost finishing my pastry degree. I'm not the best piper, but that's pretty good. Let me show you the other ones. You know, that's pretty good for. And then I got a little video. I know how y'all are. Y'all like me. See, I need to see videos. I'm waiting on it to stop. I gotta look close with the yellow one. I'm waiting on it to stop. So almost every single product that I'll be selling, it's a video, because I know how we are. We all the same. You need to see a video of it to see like close up. Most websites don't have the photo next to it as the video, but I want to be like more as realistic as I can to like provide more of a closer view of what I'm doing or what I'm capable of doing. Almost everything have a video. Even these jams that I did. Even the jams. So like everything should have like a little video. So you can kind of get a realistic view of what you'll be getting. So we covered the large parties, company email. You'll be getting a strict invoice. We'll stick to the guidelines of the invoice. Pickup or delivery is going to say 4 hours, but when we communicate by email, most stuff will be done way less than 4 hours, but that gives me enough time. Just like if you was at any large retail, they pick up time is 4 hours to 24 hours. So that's what mine is going to be. Since I am the prep cook, I am the actual cook. Bam. Do y'all want to hear some of like my signature items that I think I'm really good at? I'm going to tell you anyway, even though you didn't ask. We're not going to be that long. This right here, I think I'm really great at. So everybody's on this like vegan and vegetarian base. So a lot of things that I make is kind of on the guidelines of vegan and vegetarian base. So I feel like this pasta salad, so the pasta is like spinach, tomatoes, and zucchini. Hello? Zucchini. So the pasta is vegetables and the actual vegetables is vegetables. So I think that's really good because it's like everybody's trying to be vegan and veggie. So it's made with no dairy. So it's just cucumbers, kale, beets, green apple, um, green apple. Oh, I do. I throw in some oranges, and either on the side it'll be ranch or raspberry. So this is a 2 ounce. I know y'all see that 2, and I know y'all see that ounce. 2 ounce. Now you see the 2 and the 2 ounce. This is what everything come in. 2 ounces is a quarter of a cup. So a cup is 8 ounces. So y'all getting a quarter of a cup worth of whatever. So on the website, you have an option for ranch, raspberry. Bam! That's what y'all get. If you're ordering individual stuff, I had my little setup here. If you ordering, like, if you order individual stuff, oh yeah, so I'm adding like chocolate molds and blah blah. So if you ordering like your 6 count of chocolate molds and they like this big, it can go in either this little cute box, or I have these that they can go in, cute, blah blah, or these, of course, bam. So especially for cupcakes, but like say if the 6 chocolate molds is like this big, like, because I do have a donut mold thing, so say they like this big, bam, you can go in there. So you have different options. So you have your little, these thingies with parchment paper. Everything will be lined with parchment paper. So you have either these things, those. So for Snapchat, my Snapchat people, Snapchat people, they mess with me the most. So for my Snapchat people, even though they probably irritated because I sent 50 Snapchat people my regular Instagram, and I didn't know I was blocked on my regular Instagram, but I don't care if they take their page or not. So I had promised that I was going to do, for the first 15 orders, I was going to do a sample of my jams. So for both of y'all to see, so it's jam, glazes, and then it's a puree. This is a glaze. So it still have some of the fresh fruit in there, and it's still, when you use it, it's still gonna have that sweet and that kind of thick consistency, but it's a glaze. So y'all know what glazes are. Bam. So this is a jam, a lot more thick. See how it's not moving, barely moving. Take a little bit for it to move. Bam, jam. This one right here, this cherry one, it don't move. So this don't move. Reason why this one don't move, this jam I put on my website is $13. When I tell y'all, cherries they have their peak season, right? And when they have their peak season, the price go down. So they normally like $11 a pound, but their price go down. And when you bite into them, like when you bite into them, you hear what I'm saying? Yes, I love, sis, But when you bite into them, it's something else. So first 15 orders, they're gonna get a whole. So you're gonna get a whole 2 ounce of the chef seasonings that I make. Cause a lot of people be asking me your seasonings. I am coming out with my own seasoning, and that's gonna be in like an 8 ounce jar. My ounce is gonna start going up once people start requesting it, and we seeing the vibe and doing little tastings on my seasoning. Certain things, when I launch my own products, sis, I like to do tastings. The reason why I do tastings because it allows me to perfect my craft, and it also allows me to play around. As chefs, we like to play around. Anybody that's friends with a chef, y'all know that chefs like to play around, and they also like to, it's like a science-based thing. Like, see if that works, or like make a season that's just like for dry rubs, or make a season that's all-purpose seasoning. Y'all know how it go. Bang. So we got that one. This will come with it too. Like, say if you do order a jam, a glaze, or a puree, you have your little thing, so you can try it. What else? The reason why I put this up here, when y'all go to any food establishment, y'all be seeing these on the wall, right? Y'all be seeing these on the wall, right? It is so important that at any food establishment you have these on the wall, because it allows people to know that, first of all, your business practice safe and sanitary measures, and that you were proxied by somebody in the food service industry, in the, where is that? It's at the top. It's real close, but in the National Restaurant Association. National Restaurant Association. This is at all your main retails. This is what any food handling manager, this is what the management people have to have. If I was to buy a food truck tomorrow, go to harriscounty.gov, and you have to have one of these. harriscounty.gov, to own your own food truck, you gotta have one of these. This only secures yourself and the people that you serve, that at the maximum capability, you understand the significance of food safety. It's so important. I have been in the food service industry for almost 10 years. It's just that COVID stopped me from 2020, March 2020. But it would have been a consistent 10 years, but I would just give it 9. Let's just say 9. I have never had a guest, whether I was cooking or serving, get sick in my section or from my food, because how can I say it? The quality of food and the sanitation part is very, very important to me. That's what I can say. So I won't go along in that spectrum, but I just want to say that safety and sanitation, because I have my own digestive and dietary balance that I have to keep my health going. I practice that when I cook for myself personally, so commercially it will be the same tactics. Aside for that, this is just because this live will be posted, so people that wasn't able to go to my Instagram, because I know they probably on my Instagram like, oh shit, she said she was going live. First of all, I was late, and y'all know black people got that habit of being late. But the reason why I was late is because I didn't know that I couldn't go live on my main page, which is fine. I should be going live on my food page. I said that to say, the people that, when this live get posted and they see it later, I am a culinary graduate. I will be graduating with my pastry degree in spring of 2022. My sister, my older sister, she's a like paint artist. She also do music as well, but she the one kind of inspired me to do pop-up shops, because that's what she's been doing. So I plan on doing food vendors and pop-up shops. I have one big one that I'm going to be announcing that I already paid for and registered for August. So that's when these will come in handy. And sis, I got to give you these business cards. And these as well. These are so cute to me. So y'all can see both of them, because I know some people are in and out of this live on both sides, so I understand. So yeah, so I will be having that type of stuff set up, because here's the deal. I feel like That's what I'm doing, sis. I'm doing that one. I feel like I may, and this is not me knocking myself or degrading myself, because I know how hard I work and I know how good my craft is. There's a strong possibility. Let's talk like that. There's a strong possibility that I may not pop on social media. But I have my own car. I'm a real, like, go get it type person. Like, me and my sister, we don't sit around. Like, we go and go get it. So I know that I stay in Houston, Texas, which is one of the third or fourth largest cities in America. I know I can, like, mobily and on the actual ground get my name up. So even if, and this is not what I'm saying is going to happen, but there's a strong possibility that you can really gain your own clientele in your actual city base versus social media. Because sometimes with social media, it's more about competition and comparisons and, you know, how much advertising you pay for. And I'm going to tell you now, I am going to utilize and grab the attention and the focus and center it around my actual followers, right? And then the people that actually been writing me for years saying, hey, can I cook for you? I mean, yeah, can I cook for them? And I want to try your food and things of that nature. I want to stay centered in that. My energy has to stay on my craft is good. I'm certified to handle food, and I have the culinary degree, so I have the technique. So one certification says that I can handle it, and then the degree says I have the technique. Two different things. And so I feel like I shouldn't have to compete, and I won't compare. And so with that being said, I feel like I'm just going to focus on like my own base and my own, as far as social media, social networking, I should say that. But as far as Houston, Sugarland, Cypress, and Pearland, I'm just going to be, you know, doing blah, blah, blah. And so if I get a food truck, so say if I do awesome between now and 8 months from now, a year from now, and I decide to purchase a food truck, I go get me a small little loan and fund the rest and purchase me a food truck, then I can go to Dallas and Austin. And then I can make larger batches and start doing United States shipping for like my jams and stuff like that. That's what I will do. But it's not going to be any large purchasing of any advertising thing like that. I think that people eat with their eyes, so I think my plates kind of do a good job, do a good justice of serving the appetite. But when you taste it, I guarantee you, you will enjoy it. This is not going to be recipes from Google. No recipes from Google. No process box when you place your order. This will be from scratch. This will be raw and fresh ingredients. If y'all Google right now, fine dining service, I want y'all to do your own homework. This will be posted live, so I'm just talking so you really can absorb all the information. Fine dining restaurants, y'all. Do you know what's considered a fine dining restaurant? Raw and fresh ingredients. Bam. Because you know you got your Michelin stars, and that's when you're really doing your thing. But just a fine dining restaurant is fresh and raw ingredients, and that's what I provide. So already I'm a fine dining establishment without the location. You know what I'm saying? So y'all will have excellent food experience. Y'all will have very effective communication from me, because I definitely want to keep all customers. I definitely want to show my welcome, my gratitude, personality, and I want you to be able to tell your friends and your family about me. I love you too. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Yes. But I want you guys to be able to tell your friends and family about me. And I want you to be able, on your own accord, write reviews on my website. That's what this is about. I want you to, on your own accord, write reviews about my website. Hey, I tried this. You know, post your little pictures, however y'all do. Because I'm going to be real. we all have different personalities, right? We all have things that we do outside of our profession. And so, and a lot of y'all do follow me on my personal Instagram page, and y'all know that I have several personalities. But when it comes to food, I'm very serious about it. I'm very particular about it. Um, y'all know how I am. And so just like I provide that same passion and that same energy into anything that I do, it's going to be the same thing with the food. And this is only the beginning. It's only about 18 things posted on my website. In the next 7 days, it's going to be, y'all going to love it. In the next 7 days, it's going to be jumbo cinnamon buns. So it's like cinnamon rolls, but we call them cinnamon buns since they jumbo. I'm adding the chocolate molds to the website. I'll do traditional things like spaghetti, 'cause I know y'all like that. I make my own pizzas from scratch. The pizza dough. Hold on. I don't know if y'all had fresh pizza dough in a long time. I'm talking about straight bread, flour, yeast. Hold on. My pizza dough, and then I buy the cheese grated from fresh, and then however y'all top. Like, I'm gonna add more things to my website, but you know, when you start off with something, you want to start at a pace where you can handle it, because you never know how many orders you can get. You know how some people start a website and they still be sold out within an hour. So I just wanted to be realistic, but like I said, it's gonna be a great experience, and I want y'all to enjoy everything and like everything. Before I go, I want to try to save my website, even though I'm going to be posting links hard the next 14 days and then forever, as long as I have social media. So my business name is Chef KB BFM. So BFM stands for beverage or book, food, and music, because I do all. And as I launch different things, I'll go live about different things. The website is just that, Chef KB BMF. So I just type it here real quick. Chef KB BMF. That's my actual legal business name. I said, well, why don't you just go ahead and pay for your domain to be like that? I can type it here as well. Chef KB BMF. BMF stands for book, food, and music. So bam, there's a website. I will be posting a link, so all you have to do is click on it. If you have any concerns and you would like to email me for further information, because I didn't want to hold y'all up too much, but that's all I have. And I know normally when people do lunches, they kind of have like a big ass cheesecake or a big ass cinnamon bun, and they kind of bite it and do all that cute stuff. But I was so busy making all these jams that I was just like, because it's time. So yeah. If you have any further questions and you'd like to communicate before you place your order or anything of that nature, I'm going to type the business email as well. Everything is the same. Now, I know my sister Tanisha gonna be proud of me for this. Everything is the same. So the business website is chefkbbmf@gmail.com. I'll type that here. Chef KB BMF@gmail.com. Let's see. I'm getting old. Bam. So that's the website. I'm sorry. The first one is the website. Second one is the email. If you want to ask me anything or need any further information, there are under the legal part, there are refund policies I already posted. Terms and conditions I already posted. on the actual website, there is my delivery charges, my hours of operation. Let's focus on that when you get there. Hours of operation. I have a little welcome video, and I have my catalog. Y'all email me. I'm gonna put my email up. I'm ready to do this. I know y'all ready to do this. Y'all ready to eat really good food, have some good jams, purees, and glazes. Have y'all some cheesecakes and some cinnamon buns, some chocolate molds, and some red velvet cheesecake, or red velvet cake, or red velvet cupcake, or carrot cake, or the German chocolate cake, or strawberries with chocolate, whatever it, oh, and before I go, my shrimp and grits, thank you. My shrimp and grits, though, because I'm not going to give nobody no free press, but my shrimp and grits, though, y'all, it's really good. Like, my shrimp and grits, like, it's really good. Like, my savory side ain't, you know, I don't want to up-talk myself, but my savory side is not to be fucked with. I can say that. My savory side is uncheckable. It's just what it is. It's uncheckable. Because I make a dish, and then I make it and make it again and make it and make it again. I'm telling y'all, it be getting better. It really be getting better. So my savory side is a guarantee. So that's what I would definitely, when I be doing my pop-up shop, it definitely will be savory. I look forward to working with y'all. Email me. Check out the website. Share and like this. Share and like this. The 2 people that's still here, and then whoever's still here, y'all share and like this. You know how on Twitter y'all be like, it costs $0 to retweet. It costs $0. It costs $0 to retweet. So I love y'all. I appreciate the love and blah blah blah. For my real people that be really buying and supporting, y'all already know who y'all are. Snapchat already is like they got my back. There's a couple people on Facebook like, girl, we ready, we down. A couple people on Instagram for the last couple of years, blah blah. Oh, I want to say this before I go to. Even though I can't wait to stop fucking with Instagram, but I gotta say this before I go to. I made an Instagram November 2011. I made an Instagram November 2011. It is 2020. Yeah, what's today? It's 2021. It's 2021. I have been on Instagram for 10 years. So while they got my IG blocked, I really was about to say that to my 36,000 followers on Instagram. But they got my Instagram blocked. Be that as it may. It had been 10 consecutive years since I started that page. And what I was about to say is, now I got my own business. Legal business, from the rooted to the tooted. I'm a food service manager, and I'm a culinary graduate. So I exhausted all the measurements to really be certified. I'm happy. Thank y'all for tuning into my live. Chef KB BFM is the website. Chef KB BFM at gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Turn up, have a good night, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.